found a bird. Is it alive?
Yes, it's alive. He just came into my camper. Are you recording a video?
Yeah. Well, that was interesting. Let me turn my air down a bit so you can hear me. I haven't skateboarded in over a week. I believe I cracked a rib last time I went out skateboarding. Late at night, I went and I was doing some curb tricks at a park. Fell into a rail, chest first, and hurt one of my ribs. Kept skateboarding for a while. Thought it was going to be okay, but then that night it ended up killing me. Not literally, but it was very painful to sleep on. Very painful all through the weekend. I wasn't really out and about except for doing yard work. Did a lot of yard work on Sunday, for example, and that was not comfortable. It was very uncomfortable. Speaking of uncomfortable, I'm uncomfortable right now. I still feel it. It's not right. I was going to go to the doctor at the end of this week if I didn't see any improvement, but I've seen quite a bit of improvement. I haven't had too much trouble at work throughout the week. Doesn't hurt too much to cough or sneeze anymore. Still hurts the most when I'm waking up in the morning and then throughout the day on and off. It's just not right, and I think I did crack a rib. I mean, I fell right into the very corner of a rail, so that sharp point just got one rib, just the one. But I'm not complaining. Could have been worse. I was fortunate enough to be able to enjoy the skate park for a few minutes after work today. I couldn't really do much. I spent all of my time working on one trick. And then, guess what? This little girl comes walking across the skate park. Right up to me. She has a sparrow in her hand and she wants me to pet it. I'm like, is that thing dead? As she's walking up, she says no. But I gave it a little pat on the head after I realized that it wasn't dead. And she just kept carrying it around, just chilling at the park. She climbed some ramps, sat at the top of one, the tallest one. Just kind of watching me skateboard. I didn't feel, well, the word comfortable again comes to mind. I didn't feel very comfortable. So I just kind of sat down and was scrolling through my phone. She comes up to me, starts talking again. Still has the bird in her hand. And as we're talking, the bird, the sparrow, hops out of her hand across the skate park and into the woods. And at the time I left, she was still kind of looking for it. I think it was young. It's very hot out today. Could have just been dehydrated. It seemed very parched. Had its mouth open at one point like it was gasping for water. She said she poured some water on its head. I think she got some water from the creek and splashed it on the head or something. But as I was leaving, I could see her leaving. She said that her dad was nearby working on something, but I don't know if she was just telling me that because, you know, stranger danger. But that doesn't explain why she was just so comfortably walking up to me and making conversation in the first place. I did kind of watch to make sure she was safe as I was leaving. The other guys who showed up, they seemed fairly friendly, so no problem there. But yeah, I'm just pulling up at the house now. Oh, I'll add that she told me she skateboards too. She just so happened to break hers recently and can no longer drop in on the biggest ramp there, which is where she claims she broke her skateboard. I mean, it's possible. It's possible that she's vastly superior to me when it comes to skateboarding. since I have not yet dropped in on the biggest ramp out there. It's like inverted, so very few people do drop in on it. It's the only sketchy ramp there. But who am I to say?